Welcome back, brothers and sisters. I am Braden. This is Langley Outdoors Academy, the place where we not only talk about what's going on in the gun world, but also how we're going to fix it together. And my brothers and sisters, tonight what we're going to talk about is something that I just ran across. Jill Biden, not President Biden, Jill Biden, and the executive bureaucratic state is once again going after our gun rights, but this time they're going through the Department of Education. Everything that I'm about to show you is linked right down there in the description box, and I can't wait to hear from you guys. And of course, make sure you hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and turn the notification bell on. And as you guys can see, I am back from SHOT Show. We are back in the war wagon, and just in time, we have got some freedom to spread. And thank you guys for watching as we were in a different environment, but now we're home and let's get to work, baby. All right. So one of the things that I kind of want to tell you in the backstory here is you remember the Office of Gun Violence Prevention, right? Well, that was an executive creation underneath the executive branch that was housed and basically partnered with the revolving door between gun violence advocates, executives, okay? You take them from Everytown for gun safety, people who have actually testified in front of Congress for gun control, and you put them in an executive bureaucratic apparatus underneath the vice president directly in the White House. That's what we're dealing with here with the Office of Gun Violence Prevention. Well, now Jill Biden is getting into this. Check this out, and she's using the schools and the Department of Education. Jill Biden tells school principals enough is enough while promoting a gun safety initiative. That doesn't sound too bad, kind of innocuous, right? Well, the only problem is when you see what they're actually doing, and then we start to get the part where I kind of have a problem, and I look forward to hearing what you guys think. Let's get it. So this came out on January 25th, Washington, AP. Jill Biden on Thursday declared that enough is enough as she did her part to encourage school leaders to promote storing firearms safely to help protect children. Now, this is one of their sacred cows right now. Ethan's Law, safe storage, mandated safe storage. You got to know where every gun is, make sure it's loaded safely. For your safety, of course. Excuse me, stored safely. For your safety, of course. That's the whole push right now. Well, now they're going to leverage the Department of Justice and the Department of Education to get these documents into schools. All right, wait for it. You'll start to see where I really don't like where it's going in a second. A new initiative was announced at a White House event for school principals with the First Lady and the Education Secretary Miguel Cardona, Stephanie Feldman, and Greg Jackson, both of the recently established White House Office of Gun Violence Prevention, also participated. Now, understand what we're dealing with here. Vice President Kamala Harris is on top of the Gun Violence Prevention Office, okay? That entire apparatus is created without the confines of Congress, without the support of Congress. It's all in the executive branch. They're continuing the executive march on our rights, only now they're putting more pressure, this time in schools, in order to get this data in front of children on the way home to parents. This is the part where it gets real gross, real weird, and you've got hard left advocates going after children with safety materials. Okay, guys, this is a problem, especially since you look at all the things that we've seen in the schools and how they focused on schools in the past 2 years. This is a concerted push, make no doubt about it. Let's keep going. As part of the announcement, the Justice Department is releasing a guide to safe firearm storage, and the Education Department will distribute materials to schools to share with families. So you have the executive branch of the Department of Justice, which is in a global holy quest against gun rights through the ATF. Remember, DOJ, ATF, White House is over here. White House controls DOJ. DOJ controls ATF. They control the FBI. All the people who have been changing rules and instituting gun control via executive fiat through interpretation and changing of definitions is now going to be distributing data to schools, another bureaucracy, through the Department of Education under Miguel Cardona, again, White House, and then that's going to go to schools around safe storage and children in order then to get to their parents at home. What could go wrong? I'm sure all of those things that they'll be distributing are completely within the confines of the Second Amendment. They are not invading privacy. They are not politicizing children. No, they would none of those things, right? Okay, I got one more thing for you, but this is what's happening. They've leveraged this heavy in this administration. Oh, look, here we go. The administration has relied on initiatives like this one, which involves limited executive action in promoting voluntary measures at a time when tougher gun control proposals are non-starters in Congress. There's no federal law requiring gun owners to lock up their firearms, although the White House has encouraged such rules to be implemented at a state level. What do you bet that the same White House who has pushed for the federal Ethan's Law and state-level Ethan's Law, which, by the way, at the beginning of the year, we talked about how gun control advocacies are going to state level, not federal anymore. They're shifting, and this coincides exactly with that, and you've got an executive board, gun violence prevention, underneath the White House through the vice president. And now they're going to start sending things through to students and to parents of students in the school system. What do you bet? There's probably not the end goal of just take this pamphlet home. What do you think it might align with the White House's goals of getting these safe storage laws at state level? I don't know. What do you think the over-under is on that one? Just came back from Vegas, so that seems to fit. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below, and I'll see you on the next one. I'm Braden. See you later.